CSC gift painting sponsor number 1, it's Donnie Bunnell. Alongside Bunnell, driving across South Ferry, KST Speed. TLB Auto Machine sponsor number 19, it's George. The Moose is Luce Hewitt. Looking back 10 rows deep, it's car number 33. Hailing from Norwich, Connecticut. In the Sucacia Hair Products, TLB Hair Unique. The Hobby Depot, Ideal Tire, Nye Roofing Cavalier, it's Mark Lajeunesse. Alongside Lajeunesse, driving car number 99 out of New Milford, Connecticut. The Jones Brothers Roofing and Siding, Peabody Performance, Connecticut Specialties Cavalier for Chris Jones. Starting 21st, out of Danbury, Connecticut, car number 12X for Gary Dyer, the PNC Excavating, Joe's Bar and Grill, Oldsmobile. Scheduled to go alongside, out of Bolton, Connecticut, the Subway, Herman's Diner, Ramondo Landscaping, sponsor number 24, Frank Cardile. Then we go to Donnie Fowling, car number 98, the Westbrook Exxon entry, and going scratch on the field is car number 7. For Butch Perry out of Ashaway, Rhode Island. Side feature event, about 200 feet short of the green flag as we're about set to go. Off that fourth turn, the green is out as Sleepy Sayers has the edge with car number 29. Mark Lajeunesse goes around on the front straightaway. One tire heads down into turn number 1, and Mark Lajeunesse tags the Obco barrier a ton with the back end of his race car. Green is back out. Let's see if they can do better this time by. Hot and heavy action. Drivers pedal to the metal, get through turns 1 and 2, pointed down the 300-foot long back straightaway, and we stay under green flag racing conditions. David Gator going to take a nasty ride, folks. He's sliding through the infield. Gets it up on all fours, slides up towards the first turn. Ronnie Rocco goes around in turn number 2. David able to refire the automobile, but you can... The field pedal down, heads through the turns. Sparks fly, bump and go. Everybody stays pointed in the right direction. Through turns 3 and 4, it appears to be similar with a lot of tight racing. Order of the day is lap number 2. Highly posted on the scoreboard. Randy Sayers doing a fine job up front with car number 29. Opens the door down on the inside as Jimmy Dolan goes around. He taps Ricky Young, who slides up to the Obco barrier. Jimmy Dolan goes to the inside along with the... Looks as though this particular championship is going to go right down to the final event. Randy Sayers once again jumps out front with car number 29. The rest of the field shuffles the deck on the back straightaway. Jimmy Broderick, in search of his first win of the year, ducks down on the inside with car number 3. He sets sail out front. Meanwhile, back in the pack, Randy Sayers hung out to dry on the outside. Donnie Fowler gets a little nudge halfway down the back straightaway, but he's able to maintain control. Jimmy Broderick, Dennis Gator, Harry Rice, the 13 of Rocco runs in the 4th spot, and the 21 of Mike Gator runs 5th with the 1 of Donnie Bunnell up to 6th. Jimmy Broderick being pressured heavily by Dennis Gator in the 36. The 5 of Harry Rice not far behind, folks. He's definitely running up front in the top 3 and opened up a comfortable margin over the 13 of Rocco. A little bump and go through the turns. Now they begin to stretch it out around the speedway. The A1 Auto Body Works, Northeast Speed number 3. Presently out in front of the field and flying high. This has not been the best of seasons for the driver of car number 3, as Jimmy Broderick has had all sorts of bad luck week in and week out, trying to put it all in the past tonight. A win would go a long way to soothing some of the wounds. Laps posted on the scoreboard. Rocco looks to be closing in on the top 3 cars at the present time. He currently runs 4th, about 2 car lengths or so behind the 5 of Harry Rice. Donnie Fowler goes around with the 98. Moose Hewitt hangs on for you know what, as we're about to go back to green. Once again, they wind him up with Jimmy Broderick on the inside of that front row, getting the edge for the time being. He holds the lead down the back straightaway, but Dennis Gator standing tall on the outside, and Harry Rice works the inside. Rice, with the might off the turn, appears to have a hold on the runner-up spot. Ronnie Rocco looks to come along with the 13. He runs into 4th spot, but closing as we approach the halfway marker this time by. 15 down, 15 to go. Dennis Gator drops back into the 3rd spot. Rocco is 4th. The one of Bunnell is 5th. Then it appears to be Mike Gator and the 54 of Teddy Christopher next in line. Christopher goes around the outside of Michael Gator to grab off the number 6 position, as Teddy Christopher appears to have one of the faster cars out on the speedway at the present time. He's got some 5 feature wins. He's looking for number 6 tonight. Randy Sayers in trouble here on the front straightaway with car number 29. A lot of smoke coming from underneath. We're about to return to green. Looks as though Jimmy Dolan got stuck in the pit gate with the 69 as we're back to green right quick. And Jimmy Dolan was going to watch from the pit area as Jimmy Broderick once again is out front with car number 3, charging to the front. Coming along for the ride is Teddy Christopher in the 54. He's using that outside groove as Butch Angley slides off the speedway in turn 2. Brings it back out. We're under Green County with 10 laps left to go. Make that 11 laps. 19 are now posted on the Busch Racing Series scoreboard. The field settles down, spread it out a little bit. The 5 of Rice goes around in turn 4. Rice able to keep the car out of harm's way, although we're back under caution once again. Jimmy Broderick out front with the number 3. We look at Teddy Christopher alongside the 13 of Rocco. Dennis Gator applying the pressure, a little bump and go. They're running tight up front, folks. Top 10 spots up for grabs. And after this time, they'll have 10 laps to go. Now they begin to spread it out somewhat, a bit of breathing room on the back straightaway. Jimmy Broderick, your leader with car number 3, looking for his first win of the year. Dennis Gator would like to change that, as would Teddy Christopher and Ronnie Rocco. Donnie Bunnell looking to come on strong with car number 1. Jerry Pearl waits in the wings with the 43. Dennis Gator takes a look to the outside of Jimmy Broderick's number 3. As Charlie Savage loses power under car number 11, he drops down onto the apron as Harry Rice heads to the infield with car number 5. 7 laps to go. Jimmy Broderick, your leader with car number 3, has Dennis Gator and Teddy Christopher glued to his back bumper. Ronnie Rocco, Donnie Bunnell, Jerry Pearl, Mike Gator, they're all waiting in the wings. The X6 of Mike Christopher not far behind. And this time when they cross the line, they'll have just 5 short circuits to go. We're down to a 5-lap dash for all the models in this modified feature event. The late models already firing up in the pit area, ready to do battle in their 20-lapper at the conclusion of this one. It hasn't been the best of seasons, but Jimmy Broderick could turn it all around right here by winning this feature event, and I'm sure that's what he's thinking about at the present time.
marker due out this time by is Teddy Christopher in the North End Auto Parts 54. Looks to make his presence felt. Christopher pulling right up alongside runner-up Dennis Gaeta. But trouble out on the speedway. We have caution coming out for the 07 of Burt Marvin, and it does appear to be the 98 of Don Fowler. That's Teddy Christopher and Ronnie Rocco, Don Pinnell and Jerry Pearl. Up in row number 3, the field accelerates in turn number 4 as Tony Leckie looks to send the field off. Jimmy Broderick able to hold on to his lead, but here comes Teddy Christopher. Christopher pulling right up alongside the 36 of Dennis Gaeta as Christopher looks to pull out that runner-up position. Gaeta hangs on tough with the 36. White flag out this time by final time around the 1/3 mile oval. As Jimmy Broderick looking for his first feature victory of 1991 as the winningest modified driver in 1991 right up alongside, side by side out of turn number 4 as Jimmy Broderick looks to pick up his first win of 1991. Well, I'm sure if Jimmy Broderick didn't want to see any car running up alongside of him, it would have been the 54 as Teddy Christopher was about to steal the lead away from Jimmy Broderick. As Broderick led most of this event, and now finds himself in victory lane for the first time in 1991. He'll look to pull down into victory lane. As Joko is already down in victory lane. As Jimmy Broderick looks to pull the ERC Racing Fuels A1 Auto Body sponsored Chevrolet down into victory lane.
By the folks at Connecticut Automotive Magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's 30-lap modified feature event. Jimmy Broderick gets a quick drink. We're going to get a few words in with him. You know, Jimmy Broderick, this has not been the best of seasons whatsoever, but I'm sure it feels a whole lot better right now.
Oh, this feels great. I owe this all to my crew. I haven't worked in the car in 2 weeks. All my guys come down the garage every night. They're dedicated. Teddy ran me real clean. I was happy.
You know, with 2 laps to go, you had an awful lot of metal sitting on your back bumper. You had Teddy on the outside, you had Dennis on your back bumper, you had Ronnie Rocco not far behind. What were you thinking at that point?
Well, I had a push in the car in the middle of the turn. So I drove the best I could without holding everybody up. I know I was holding them up a little bit in the turns, but hey, this is for my crew.
Well, you know, folks, that has to be one of the best feature finishes in a long time. And I'm sure Jimmy Broderick would like a little encouragement. How about it up there? How about putting your hands together in a nice round of applause as he won a hard-fought battle in that 30-lap event?